Okay, today we're going to be working with the new unit, earth field generator. This is my test unit, so I have it in a smaller box. But everything's the same on the unit that's being sold. So the new settings, latest update in firmware is menu, IC, ICS, TV, times 10, adjust, and the new weight factor, which is adjustable from 1 to 10, which gives you 10 levels of EWC from 0 to 100%. So let's turn it on, and we're going to select silver, isotope 109. Okay, I'm in the menu position, so the menu comes up. Using the up and down buttons, I can move through. You can set your NT. You can store or recall compound menus. Okay, that's gold, 197, 107 silver, 109 silver, 63 copper, 65 copper, 207 is lead, 195 is platinum, 105 is palladium, 57 is iron, 27 is aluminum, 29 is silicone, 13 is carbon, 115 is tin, which has 3 isotopes, 117 and 119. 67 is zinc. Now we get into the recall of the compound frequencies, if you have any stored, 1 through 10. So we're going to go back and we're going to select 109 silver right there. So you press the set button, it says ready, then you turn to your search mode. And display shows you what weight factor you're on, which is a default of 2 unless you change it, and the frequency that's being used, what isotope you're on, and what you're searching for. I'm in low power. I've rarely had to use high power, and my backlight is off because I don't need it. 0%. The benefit of using IC, this unit does not have square wave or sine wave on it. IC only. IC has already been proven over the last 6 years to work. Targets have been recovered with IC. So the square wave and the sine wave only is going to give you problems with rings, because of if you're off frequency, then you're off frequency, which is going to cause rings. Only when you're precisely on frequency, you're not going to have rings. This unit sets all elements that I just showed you according to the NT setting of your search area, which you find online, either using coordinates or your zip code for your city. So let's see. Okay, I got my rod's a little short because it's a little windy. But let's see what if we get any hits. Okay, here we got something. Always back up as before till it opens. Just closes. Position yourself to your generator where you're even with it and your rod's parallel to you. Look over your right shoulder to the direction you're in. Set a peg at your ankle. Okay, now let's see if we have anything else here that we need to be concerned about. As you can see, with IC there's only one line going to your target. You don't have to control the ring unless it's a large target and may have a larger ring at the other end. So we're going to have to move out further to see if our line starts splitting. You can see the peg up and the unit on the ground. So I'm going to back out a little bit more offline just to make sure if the line starts splitting, we can pick it up and mark it. Okay. Let's see. Let's back up. Always back up till your line opens. Till your rod opens, I'm sorry. Again, parallel it to your feet. See how my rod's parallel to me? Look over your shoulder. And put a peg down. Now, let's walk this way and see my peg. I'm trying to see if my line is splitting at all, opening up because of a ring. Okay, closure. Opening. Parallel with my feet. Put a peg down. Okay, so here you can see it is a little opening up, not much. IC really does control the ring, and it adjusts for the magnetic field of the earth, the changing magnetic field of the earth. IC is more powerful, and it's the main component in my units. I've had a number of phone calls from people saying that square wave and sine wave just isn't working like it used to. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but IC is working fine. Okay, now we're going to continue. We should have a wider line out here. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we have a closure. Backing up till we parallel. Check. Check and make sure you're still lined up with your generator, which my generator's way over there. I know it's hard to do from this distance, but still. Put a peg down. Now we're going to approach from this way. Our ring should be a little wider here because it's starting to open up because of the distance. Parallel to my feet, put a peg down. Alright, so let's take a look. I'm standing at the generator and we're looking down. As you can see, it's moving pretty much consistent. It looks like our line veered to the left a little bit. That could be because of unknown metals underground pulling the line over. Each metal has a field around it in the ground, whether it's being energized or not. And when the line passes close enough to it, it will pull it to the left or to the right. But the consistency is what we're looking for. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to straighten these out just a little bit so they look even. So Okay, that way, back that way. Now I'm going to bring up EWC. Now this is a good distance. This is about, I'm estimating, I don't know, 75 yards. And my line only opened up maybe 4 foot at the end. Been square wave, it could have opened up 20 foot. But anyway, and most people would have thought they had 2 targets. So I'm going to bring up EWC. I'm on a factor of 2. I happen to know my target that I have hit goes out at 3.75. So I'm going to bring this up 50%, and we're going to see what the lines do all the way at the end. Okay, here our line opened up about 4, maybe 5 feet right here. If I stand in the center and look back down, you'll see the generator and stuff back there. Okay, let's see what happens if this line collapsed at all. These 2 lines move together. That's what you want to look for. Of course, with this unit, you don't have that problem that much. If you walk around the generator about 3 foot from it and hit a line, then it's possible that that's just going to one target. Each line will be going to one target. You just need to walk out and see if they start splitting like I did. So let's see if this line has moved at all. And yes, it did move. It did move. Opening up, closing, parallel with me. Look to my left, make sure I'm parallel on my generator. Walk my line. And as you can see, it's almost in the center, which means I have one line. Now, if I walked over here, I would have one line to my target. Parallel, looking back. Now, I'm going to approach the target with the EWC at 2, factor of 2 at 50%. Let's see what size radius, if we have any radius around it at all. And we don't. It's pretty much collapsed. Target's right here. So I'm going to turn EWC off. Okay, I turn EWC off. We should have a radius around this target, at least that 5 foot wide there, because it's back to those 2 outer stakes right now. So let's approach the target and see. And now at this point, the rings can help you, because your target's always going to be pretty much in the center. See, I'm picking up that ring right here. Right here, I'm starting to hit it. So walking out to this point, even if I didn't use any weight cancel, let me put a stake down. Approach it from a different direction. Okay, back up, come forward. You always want your rod parallel to your feet, and you must be even with your generator. Well, I got a tree in the way here, so let me try to get through this. Alright. Okay, see, I'm gonna have to back up a little bit. My rod starts open and come forward. Okay, parallel. At your heel. Always at your heel. Now, let's take a look what we have. It's a little bit more exaggerated. Not too much. But it is exaggerated. And I'm probably, if you notice, it's more pulled out this way on this side. But actually, not really. It's just the way the pegs are looking. The target is right here. So if I walked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty much 5 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pretty much 5 feet. Going back that way. So when it gets to the target, it opened up possibly, what, 1 more foot from here. Let's see what this is. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about the same, 5. So the radius is around about 5 foot from center. So overall it'll be about 10 foot across. But with EWC, you can knock that down as I showed you and track straight to your target area. Okay, as I said, I happen to know this target goes out at 375. So I'm going to adjust down here to weight factor. I'm going to bring this up to 3. I'm going to come back out to IC, same isotope, same setting, and I'm going to go up to, well, I'm going to go to 100% to cancel it out completely and show you that the line is gone. And you have to be careful with this. This is a digital weight cancel. It has nothing to do with magnets like you see some of these pots on boxes with wires connected. It's nothing to do with any of that. This is I'm actually controlling the signal output, changing it. It's a linear adjustment, very fine, high resolution. So let's see if our line's still here, and it's not. It's not here. It's gone. So I completely canceled that target. If I had another target out here, which I don't, that was greater weight, that one would be in. So that means I can adjust if I have multiple targets and see which ones go out first. I would know they are smaller. So looking back from here, our line pulled to the left right around that tree just a little bit, and then straight back up to the target area.